I can barely stand for a few minutes at a time before my back begins to ache. The backs of my knees it almost feels like my legs are being pulled apart, or I'm being torn limb from limb. Hello YouTube! So you may be wondering why I am dressed to go to the gym, yet I'm sitting in my bed propped up on pillows and making a video instead, hugging my friend here, my teddy bear. Well, it's because I have to make a video about my experience with chronic pain, because this is the second day in a row when I have come home, eaten, got ready for the gym, got dressed for the gym, and couldn't bring myself to go to the gym because my legs are aching so bad. My experience with chronic pain probably goes all the way back to high school, when I used to get horrible tension headaches, and I would wake up in the middle of the night and my neck would just be totally tensed up all down my shoulder, and in order to even survive the night without throwing up from the sheer agony, I would have to prop myself up in my bed, something like this, and support my neck in a seated position in order to go back to sleep. And for a long time I took migraine medicine. I tried some menthol stuff on my neck that helped a lot, and it was clockwork. Every couple of weeks, or whenever I got under stress, or if I happened to sleep less than 7 hours one night, or a couple of nights in a row, I would always get these headaches. And fortunately, this past year, I have been doing a lot of yoga, and that always feels really good for my body, and I have relieved my headaches greatly, to the point that now they only come around like once a month whenever my hormones start to change. If I get enough sleep, if I really try hard to stay in my routines that I have worked out and keep doing yoga, I can avoid that pain that used to just bother me so bad. But something that has gotten really bad over the past year that I've noticed way worse than in the past is chronic pain in my lower back, especially on the left side, and behind my knees on the inner part. And I'm sort of making this video partly as a call for help. If anybody knows anything about chronic pain or pain in these areas, I would just really appreciate those comments, like, how do you manage it? What is it caused from? I know that for me personally, I've noticed that one of my legs is longer than the other. My left leg tends to seem like it's shorter, and I think that misaligns my entire body and causes a lot of pain. But it's just very, very frustrating, because those of you who know me know how much I care about being active, and especially fitness, going to the gym, weight training. All these things are really important for me. And so the fact that I can't even bring myself to do the things that I love, on the one hand, it hurts, like on such a deep level. It makes me really frustrated with my body and myself, and because I'm never quite sure where the line is, like what part of me is just being too weak to get past the pain and work out anyway, and what part of me is like, no, I should really rest because this is actually a problem. like a health problem that I can't ignore. I just never know like what the difference is. And on the other hand, like, I have goals that I want to meet. I want to become more fit, not have to take time off and not work out at all. I mean, I want to listen to my body, and I want to be as healthy as I can be and work out for that purpose and not for the purpose of like building my body to look a certain way. And over the past year, I've spent a lot of time just trying to get myself to the point where I've started to work out actually for the right reasons, for being healthy and for building my body up, like from that place and not from the place of wanting to look a certain way. But this chronic pain in my legs, in my hips pop constantly whenever I walk. I don't, if anyone sees me or knows me, you know that sometimes like I just have to like move my leg or pop my hips, and it's a struggle. And yet at the same time I can't complain, because I know other people who have so much worse struggles than I do. I mean, the worst thing I have to deal with is, you know, I can't go to the gym when I want to. I have to rest. But there are some people who like literally can't walk. So, I don't know. I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear, what have you experienced with chronic pain and how do you manage it? And yeah, I'm really feeling quite discouraged right now, because I felt like I reached a place where I'm much more resolved in my personal life to meet my goals. I'm much more dedicated and motivated for all of my dreams and goals than I ever have been in my whole life. And at this point, it seems like there are other physical factors that are getting in my way more than ever, and that's really frustrating and it's really discouraging. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to make this video to vent about that a little and give myself something to do, since I can't actually go to the gym anymore tonight. Yeah, I guess that's all I have that I really want to say right now. I'm doing really good in other aspects of my life, and I just hope that somebody somewhere has the information that I need, the knowledge that I need to work through the pain that I'm experiencing in my legs, whether it's physical therapy or stretching. I recently read an article that says it's actually not a good idea to stretch your hamstrings, and I had always thought that my pain in my legs was caused by tightness in my muscles, and if I could just stretch it more with yoga, that eventually the pain would diminish and go away completely. But it seems like that's not happening, and the article that I read said actually stretching, especially your hamstrings, can do more harm than good. And so I'm feeling very frustrated now, since like stretching isn't necessarily the solution. Like, what do I do? How do I live with this? How do I still be active and still do all the things I want to do and get past this pain? Because it's just a constant thing, like, and I just don't know why. Just being real, telling you guys what's going on with me right now, what I'm struggling with, making these videos about the things that I do struggle with, to be honest, helps me so much, like in terms of coping with the current situation, as well as coming up with new creative ideas for surmounting whatever the challenge, whatever the struggle is. So thank you for following and for appreciating this kind of level of realness and authenticity that I want to bring to my channel. And yeah, if you want to see more videos like this, trust me, I have lots of struggles I could share, but it's not really about sharing struggles. It's more just about helping each other, you know, supporting each other, because nothing good ever came from a vacuum. The human race advances and becomes inspired by each other, by other human beings. And so let's reach out, you know, let's get together, come together, and become stronger as a result. So thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Do the Korean hearts. And I guess I'll go I guess I'll go edit this video instead of going to the gym. Boom.